How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another automotive news video, and today we're going to be focusing on the newly released 2023 Chrysler 300C. Now, before we get into today's video, I do just have to say, please definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. A large percentage of you guys who watch my video actually aren't subscribed. And if you are, click that little bell icon to turn on post notifications. It really does help me out a lot as a smaller YouTuber. But not wasting any more time and getting right into this article by Car and Driver, we have the new 2023 Chrysler 300C. Now, I will leave this article linked down in the description below if you guys want to go check it out yourself. But I have to say, before even getting into it, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. It's like a lazy car. Like Dodge just went ahead and did what they normally do and just stuffed a Hemi into a 300. However, I'm not complaining. I think that it's pretty awesome. Again, with its 18-year run coming to an end within the next year, Dodge is kind of going all out with the internal combustion engine, and I'm here for it. With between the last call edition Chargers and Challengers, them making like drop top demons now apparently, and now we have a 6.4 liter V8 stuffed in a Chrysler 300. I'm all here for like the last hurrah of the internal combustion engine at Mopar. But anyways, looking into some of the technical specs for this 2023 Chrysler 300C, it's actually going to be powered by a 391 cubic inch engine, which is one thing that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I just don't understand why Dodge wouldn't go ahead and put in the same exact 392 that they've used for the Chargers and Challengers for all these years with, just like throw that in there, save a little bit extra money, but who knows? Maybe it was actually cheaper to put in this different 391 cubic inch engine. At the end of the day, it really doesn't make that much of a difference, I don't think. However, it does crank out a pretty impressive amount of power at a peak 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. And with both those numbers being so close together and it being naturally aspirated, you could tell that that power curve is nice and even, so it probably gives you a real good amount of acceleration, and then that it just keeps excelling up to its top speed at a very even pace. Now, it does have a 4.3 second 0 to 60. Again, with these manufacturers and cars that haven't really come out yet, who knows how true that is. I'm sure that once people actually get them out on the road, they're going to test them out themselves. But a 4.3 second 0 to 60 is pretty damn fast. I know we live in a day and age where cars are doing less than 3 seconds out of the factory when it comes to 0 to 60 times. However, a 4.3 second 0 to 60 is still pretty cool, and a 12.4 mile quarter mile time is also pretty damn cool as well. And actually correcting myself from something that I said before, so this engine actually is the same one that powers those 392 Chargers Challengers, the new 392 Rubicons, the SRT Durangos, and the Jeep Cherokee SRT models. So that is nice to see. Again, for some reason they were saying 391 cubic inch engine, so I thought it might have been similar. It is good to see that they're using that same exact engine that's in the 392 Chargers and Challengers, because at least that's going to keep the price down, again, for production and essentially for the consumer in the long run. But looking at the 300 here, it doesn't look too different really compared to regular Chrysler 300s. And this isn't something that's new, because in, I think, 2015, they came out with the 300 SRT, which did have, I think, a 392 in it. Maybe, I guess, the same exact engine. However, they're basically just revamping it. And again, this is why I'm saying that this is a very lazy car by Dodge, because we all know that Dodge's entire game plan in like the last decade is just throwing a 392 or a Hellcat engine in everything and calling it a day. However, it's still awesome. I mean, hell, if Chrysler went ahead and threw in a Hellcat engine in the Pacifica, I'm sure I'm sure plenty of people might go out and buy it. I don't know. But I love the fact that Mopar is kind of going all out and just making all of their previous trims that were already on sale, just offering everything up for that last year coming up in 2023 of the internal combustion engine V8 that's going to be found in all of their production vehicles. because honestly, who knows if they even continue making the Chrysler 300 once they kind of electrify muscle. Maybe the 300 comes rebadged as something else, or they just make an electric 300. So I'm very excited to see what Dodge does also have in store for us in this kind of like last year of the internal combustion V8. But honestly, I don't know what else they can really do. They've done so much in like the past month already and have released a ridiculous amount of things. And whether you, I guess, like the Charger Daytona that has a fake exhaust noise coming through like speakers or not, it's the future of Dodge. Like, you can't really, I guess, argue it at this point. They've already released it. I sure as hell don't really like it. I know it's a very polarizing car already. But yeah, I wish they kept making the Hellcats. I wish they kept making the V8s and all that stuff, but I guess Mopar just can't see a future where that's a possibility. Now, before we actually finish up today's video, in the very last section here of this article by Car and Driver, we do see that the MSRP is basically $56,500 US, which is definitely a decent chunk of change. However, the Chrysler 300 is still kind of like their flagship, I would say, like luxury car for Mopar. I know that Jeep is now focusing a lot more on luxury lately. They honestly surprised the hell out of me when I went to see the new like Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer at the 2022 New York Auto Show. But it's cool to see Dodge kind of focusing more on like the creature comforts and luxury, because again, when it comes to actual performance, they're pretty rash, and there's not really a lot of finesse with their cars. A lot of their cars just weigh a lot and have a lot of power. But anyways, that's pretty much just gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of this new 2023 Chrysler 300C, and whether or not you actually agree with me in my opinion saying that it's kind of lazy, but it's still a pretty cool car and pretty exciting at the same time. And also, while you're down there, definitely be sure to again leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys know what to do. It really does help me out a ton as a small YouTuber. But like always, thank you guys so much for all the ongoing support, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, click on either of these links right here to watch a similar video from this channel, or click on the little circle link right there to actually subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. I do appreciate all the support, but thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.